The tradition of Christmas tales, made popular in the 19th century by Charles Dickens, is based on the theme of redemption. Misanthropy, isolation, and self-pity must be replaced by self-knowledge, generosity, communion and compassion, usually as a result of some pivotal encounter in which innocence thaws bitterness and cynicism. It's a theme that runs from A Christmas Carol through It's a Wonderful Life, How the Grinch Stole Christmas and Miracle on 34th Street, all the way to Frozen. Even if the religious message isn't overt, there's often a strongly Christian-flavored strand of magic at work. In The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the witch's curse over Narnia decrees that it be always winter, but never Christmas. Beneath some of the great Christmas classics runs a current of darker, older beliefs underlying the cozy festivities. But as with the festival itself, in some of the greatest Christmas classics there's a current of darker, older beliefs underlying the cozy festive traditions, a harking back to the winter solstice, the turning of the year, with all its implications of the darkest day and the return of the light. So it's a joy for those of us who like a bit of pagan magic with our mince pies to see two examples enjoying a revival on stage and through the power of social media. John Masefield's 1935 novel The Box of Delights perfectly captures this tension between the civilized rituals of Christmas and the wilder, pagan forces beneath that threaten to overturn it, like the Green Knight bursting into King Arthur's Christmas feast. The central plot revolves around the wizard Abner Brown attempting to prevent the 1000th Christmas service at Chichester Cathedral. Clergymen and bishops are kidnapped, and representatives of the church shown as helpless against a more potent, ancient magic. Masefield, who wrote only 2 stories for children, The Box of Delights is a sequel to The Midnight Folk, was a direct influence on J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis, yet the books are far less familiar to children now. Like many people of my generation, I discovered The Box of Delights through the 1984 BBC adaptation. At the age of 10, I found a frisson in its references to pagan folklore, Arthurian legend, and medieval philosophy that I had not encountered in more sanitized children's stories. It nourished my lifelong fascination with Renaissance occultism. The author Piers Torday had been similarly obsessed with the story as a child. He wanted to stage an adaptation while at university with 2 friends who shared his passion for it, but the rights were not available, and the project was forgotten. 25 years on, the stars aligned, the same friends were now a theatre executive and a producer, and Torday's new adaptation of The Box of Delights has just opened at Wilton's Music Hall in East London.